All right, so today I'm gonna give you a travel tip that will save you thousands of man hours and increase your notch count by at least 50. This tip takes some guys years to realize and implement, but I'm gonna tell you right now so it can immediately help you on the next trip that you plan. The tip is do not go to a country where you look like the local guys. If you abide by this rule, out of the box, you are going to have a far easier time getting laid abroad than if you go to a country where you look like the local guys. The reason this tip is so important is because you get the upside of being a foreigner in her country without the downside of being a local dude. And let's be honest, she's going to treat the local guy a lot worse than a foreign guy. And if you look like a local guy, even if she later finds out that you're a foreigner, by default, her instinct is to treat you like scum of the earth, like a local dude that she can meet anywhere else. Therefore, if you look Spanish, if you look Italian, do not go to South America, don't go to Turkey, don't go to Greece, unless the only point of that trip is for you to know exactly how local girls treat the local guys, how hard and abusive that they treat them. It is simply not a smart move to look like a Spanish guy and then go to Spain, Italy. You're gonna look exactly like the local guys. The girls are not going to even notice you on the street. And when you approach, what will often happen is the girl thinks you're a liar. She thinks that you're actually a local guy trying to pretend you're from the USA. Don't underestimate how much value a woman gives into something exotic, something she doesn't see every day. This is especially true when she's never hooked up before with a guy who looks as exotic as you. If you're a blonde guy and you go to the Dominican Republic, Brazil, you're going to be treated way differently than if you're a Spanish guy going to those same places. So if you're a darker looking dude, if you look kind of Spanish, a good place for you to start is Central America and Scandinavia. If you're a blonder type of guy, then a place for you to play is Central America and South America, or Africa. I think Africa would be good for anyone. If you're a black guy, you can go anywhere because there's always going to be one girl in the club that really wants black. So black guys have it a little bit easier in the sense that wherever they go, they're going to find someone who wants to ride the black snake.
I disagree with that.
Shut up. The only possible exception to this rule is if you look like the sex tourist that has raped and pillaged the country that you are going to. If you look like a Turkish guy and you go to Estonia where no one there looks Turkish, you may still have a hard time, but it is nowhere near as bad if you're a Turkish looking guy that goes to Turkey or Spain. For example, in Ukraine, I look like the prime sex tourist that comes here. The Turks, which can fly in, it's only a 1-hour flight away, have been coming here for years and years. So when I approach, the game is not so much to seduce her, but to convince her I'm not a Turk that is just coming here to lie and pump and dump. But nonetheless, even in spite of this problem, I still get a response rate that is better than in my own city, Washington, D.C. So while a sex tourism problem can affect how girls perceive you, it's still in your best interest not to go anywhere where you look like a local man. So that's the tip I wanted to share. It's very simple and easy, but it's going to save you a lot of work. If you have a friend that is also interested in traveling to meet foreign women, be sure to send him this video. Until next time.